Man, you let things sit around for a little bit and problems start showing up. Welcome back to Brad Fab Garage. Looks like we need to get this thing ready to go. It is 3 degrees outside and snow's coming, and I might want to do some donuts. So let's get this thing running again. It'll be t-shirt weather in here in about 30 minutes. Okay, so we got a set of plugs ready. We're gonna get, I think I can get everything with a ratchet if I remember right on this thing in a socket. So it is a tight fit, but oh well, aren't they all? Let's get started. It's been a while, but if I remember, this was the easier side because I've got both power steering pumps and the alternator on that side. So the only thing to do is just start pulling plug wires. I think I'm going to pull this battery post off, and that gives me a little more elbow room. Oh, baby. There she goes. All right. Ooh, boy. That don't look pretty, does it? This thing had set so long that the electric fuel pump had quit working in it. I think it sat out there most of the summertime. Just out of the way, trying to make room to video everything else that's going on in here. But, can't have that. This thing needs to have some fun. But if they all look like that, that's going to explain a lot, that's for sure. Man, they're consistent. Just all nasty. All right, let's try and get these. Let's get the new ones in. And then move to the next side. All right, that side's done. I'm expecting that one to be just as bad as those four were, because, man, rough. All right, take a good drink. All right, this side I know is a bear. I run 2 power steering pumps on this thing. One runs the front, one runs the rear. The rear is controlled by a joystick between the seats. I'll show you that here in a bit when we get it running. But it does make for a tight fit over here. And this back plug is going to be the one that's the bear. So let's just get started. Let's see. Little stool. There's the first one. There's the second one. Number 3. Oh, there's that one. The fourth one is one. That's gonna be a bear. And I might have to remove this power steering reservoir to be able to get to that. I might have a wrench right here for it. Yep. Yeah, there's a little more room. Not much, but can't be too picky when it comes to get down in here. It's gonna be fun to get the plug out though. That's why I did the other side first. Oh, come on. Gotta find the right combination to get through all this mess. That right there. Come off there. I get it. Can't get a good grip on it. Try my long needle nose. See if they'll reach it. All right. Let's see. Oh man, that's tight. Trying to get all the way down there. That's tight. I might be able to get it from the bottom, but we may save that wrestling match and just do that one last and get the first three that I can get, and then I'll deal with that ornery thing. All right, so let's get the front three out. We'll deal with the nasty one last. That first one I can get from right here. Maybe, maybe not. Ah, thought that was gonna happen. Broke that plug off. Fun. By far probably the easiest plug on the whole buggy to get to, and I broke that one. So, which, if that's the case, I'm cool with it because that one's easy to get to. Got mud daubers on my grounds. Now let's get that ornery thing out. Oh, come on. Oh. All right. That one is off. See how bad this side's gonna be. Oh yeah. Man, even oily. These bits have been setting for so long. They are all like that. That thing has been rich. Which explains a few things. So it's not happy. I do know at one time, this little bitty vacuum line right here, which goes from the intake vacuum down there to the fuel pressure regulator, at one time a mouse had chewed through this little bitty plastic line right here, and it wasn't bad enough that it was leaking, that it was visibly leaking. It would evaporate before it went away. But I came out here one day, fired it up, and it was shooting fuel straight up in the air. So found a fuel issue there. So that thing was probably overfueling this the whole time, and it just cooked the plugs. So all right, 3 more to go. The next 2 shouldn't be bad. Where I have my heat shield here, basically my extension of the firewall, my steering valve is back here. So that puts out some heat, so I had to build some shields around that too. Let's get down in here. Now, is it in 2 pieces? No? Surprisingly not, but it's still just as nasty as the other ones. If that's anything to come on what the next one's going to be, I'm probably going to be bleeding from both hands. Alright. Just as nasty. Oh, Lordy. Well, what are you going to do? Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and put those 3 back in so that I feel good about myself when we finish the last one. Where'd he go? Okay, got the plug wire off. Let's see if we can get this thing loose.
Okay, here's Blues Radio.
What? I've cut my hand, fought spark plugs, and then my phone automatically turns on a blues radio station. So what is that telling you? See if we can get this thing off. Oh, baby. Come on. Let's get this finger loose now. Oh yeah, just as nasty as the rest of them, so at least we are consistent. Alright, let's get a new plug in here. Not gone very far in there. I'm just gonna get that snap on. Oh, come on. Is that went or not? I want to call it good. Let's get you guys out of there. See if this made a difference. We might need to go through, as nasty as that fuel was, and check on the fuel filter. So we'll see if she fires. We'll let it run some of that old fuel through there. And if she fires and wants to run an idle, we'll run to town and get some fuel filters and try and weed a bunch of that crap out of there. So, before I start things, I need to remount my reservoir, and then we'll fire it up, see what happens. Definitely time for some plugs, that's for sure. See if this old girl wants to start. All right, let's see if she wants to act right. There we go. Much, much better. She's happy now. Man, it burned all the old burn all that old fuel out of there. All right, we're gonna let this thing run for a little bit and warm up, get to operating temperature, and then we'll see what's next. I'm going to throw the door open, pull this thing out in the snow, and go run around and see how this thing's gonna run. First things first, you gotta get some coveralls and stuff like that on, because it is snowing like crazy out there. I hate to let all the heat out of the shop, but it's time to go play. There we go. Now we're talking. Right. Finally idling nice and smooth. grab some gloves. Give her a chance to warm up. Probably I'll throw a seatbelt on. Been known to get a little crazy. Let's go. She good. Got me a little dizzy, I have to admit. Oh boy, that was cold, but it was fun. Let's get the door shut. Keep my heat in here. Oh, I'd say she's ready for to go out. Ready for a good ripping, that's for sure. If that wasn't a good ripping. My lips are cold. Remember, go and like and subscribe. We'll see you guys later.